Hey guys, welcome to
Number 43.
Hey guys, welcome to our review of Lupat number 43. As always, I'm your host of Frozen Stratos. Here with me today we have
The Cinder Blaze.
And Makotoa.
Dudes, welcome back. We just got done watching this episode and it was hitting.
Yeah, like
because it was shot really well, and if you pretended like the emotions fit the narrative, it worked. But the fact that all of these perceived emotions have zero weight because none of it was like properly set up, and the drama was just not correctly like framed, it just didn't work.
Yeah, I think you're like heavily referencing like the last shot of the episode where it's like raining and kind of like pan behind Keiichiro's back while like that's one of them. I know it's not like the only moment, but like, and then you kind of see like fucking Noel and that dude chasing him just playing tag, like,
and the like with the Lupinrangers fighting the Gangler, you could clearly see that they were like on overkill mode. They were upset. They were legitimately upset, and you could feel it through, you know, the direction of the scenes, and all the voice work behind it. Yeah. But it's just like the story wasn't there to support it.
Yeah,
all these good visuals.
It fell flat so much. Like it reminds me of Ranger in a lot of ways, where they just kind of like jumped to the climax without setting it up properly first. But like for this one, since it was more emotional rather than like theatrical, like it was just like this is not the right time for this situation, you know? Like they just kind of like break down and start like crying. Not really, but I'm just like, wait, what? Is it? You can't just like have such a. You can't be banking on like this emotional twist without setting the episode around it. I mean, they did, but like something else.
Like initially, like you don't see the bond between any of them and Noel, because Noel's always been a loner. But then when they're like, Noel's a traitor, oh, you
yeah,
knew this. You had this information. You already didn't trust him, and it's like.
Okay, especially for freaking Blue, because like he was the most suspicious one.
Like I love how they had to go through the trouble of making their gasps echo to make it even more dramatic, you know, because it wasn't shocking enough.
The only one you could properly hear was Blue's because he had the bass enough for it to echo correctly.
Yeah, that one just kind of like lasted.
Yeah, it lingered.
Is this sad music? Yes. Are these sad faces? Yes. Is this a sad scene? It doesn't get me, you know. Like I'm not.
All right. Well, like we're talking about like how the episode didn't like set it up, so let's like maybe like talk about why you did it. How'd you guys feel about the fucking senpai that just came out of nowhere and really had two lines to say for this entire episode? Hey, Noel's pretty shady. Said it like 50 times.
Yeah,
in different ways.
Like, the episode clearly frames him as something for the audience to be suspicious about, and like I feel like they gave enough backstory for him for it to all fit together, and even the part where Tsukasa says, "Hey, I didn't think you liked sweets." And then he's like, "Oh, what gave you that idea?"
Yeah.
It must have been something earlier that they'd done, you know, to set that up. I guess we probably should have watched the side stories, but I guess we'll get to that in Toku Week whenever that happens. I don't. Okay. My computer just went black for a second. To me, the problem still stems from Noel. Like they could have used at least part of this episode to set up the relationship between them, however brief it might have been. Just set up at least a little interaction, but all we got was at the beginning of the episode, him acting shady, all alone, in the dark. Dude could have turned the light on, but whatever. And, like, we're supposed to trust this guy? We're supposed to think that he has a relationship with everyone? It doesn't work.
Well, yeah, I mean, they were trying to make us suspicious of Noah with that scene specifically.
But they were also, like, at the same time trying to make us suspicious of the previous Green, and all of it conflicted. It's like, hey, he's shady, but also he's shady, don't trust him, and since he doesn't trust him, you should trust Noel, but he's also shit. Like,
okay, like, I think that was the intended thing. I think we should have gotten a little bit more time with Green, just to trust him a bit more, and just to like him. You know, like, we get, like, this kind of neat character, like, he was a predecessor to Sakuya. So what if we had, like, some old, like, Tails that wasn't just some kind of, like, stupid car maneuver?
Yeah. Again, I feel like that's where some of the context of the side story would have helped. But, like, I don't know. Yeah. Something tells me that, I don't know, they should have had time at the beginning of the show, right? To put something in? Like... I don't know, cut out all the filler?
Yeah.
It's funny because you said at the beginning of this episode that this episode could be placed anywhere, as long just switch around the power-ups, you know?
Yeah.
Anywhere in the series. And it's just like, oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
but that
interchangeable,
saucy reveal that Lupin X is not human. Oh, you didn't know that, did you? Ooh, we got a plot twist.
Oh,
yeah,
gosh.
they were all so proud of that, but it's gonna lead to nothing. And, like,
yeah,
with the context of the next episode, I'm gonna try to predict what the twist is gonna be. Turns out that he's, like, part gangler or whatever, and then Lupin brings him in, and he's like, "Hey, you're you know, you can something the Lupin collection, and you won't be a gangler anymore," or whatever the hell. So he decides to be a good guy and try to stick it out and get the Lupin collection, whatever. And then the son of Lupin is mad about it, and he's like, no, I won't have this stand. Guess I gotta kill him, and I will also put on the past Green's face.
Is this why he's called X? Because he's an ex-gangler?
Oh, here's my theory.
I don't know that he's an ex-gangler. He's half-gangler.
Yeah. Wait, here's my theory. He has a safe in his heart. It's up to the Lupinrangers to unlock it.
Was his treasure already stolen?
No, his heart has not been stolen.
It would suck ya.
Yeah.
Guys, I think that just about does it for us. If you like this episode, hit that like button and subscribe if you want to hear more from us each week. And I don't know if you guys have been looking, but we're at 249 subscribers right now, and that's kind of insane. So thanks. A bunch of people jumped on from the Ryusoja video, and if you haven't seen it yet, it's going to show up at the end card of this episode. So go ahead and check that out for a breakdown of all the information for Ryusoja. Thanks for watching. Keep it juicy.
See ya.
Later.
I didn't expect that one.
What?
See you later. I just forgot that.
What?
Temporarily. Ignorance is bliss. What the fuck? Pubic lice are an endangered species.
Good!
Yeah.
Good!
Good.